Hey guys, welcome back to Bar Family Teachers. So today I wanted to share a very personal prayer requests and a very personal situation update of just what life is like here. So you may or may not know, I am currently 30 weeks pregnant with baby girl I have a scheduled C-section right before Christmas, and the US has moved on and gotten rid of the restrictions and things from COVID a lot faster than they have here in the Philippines. And so currently, if you go to a doctor's appointment, a lot of times they tell you you can't have a person go with you. You have to go out by yourself. And that has been hard for me, especially if I'm not able to see the ultrasound. Then I'm just having to take the doctor at their word and not, I can't fully enjoy the ultrasounds because they're hard to see. And then not being able to have my husband, not being able to have Dan there who can see them, who can fully appreciate them, has been hard. And then if I forget to mention something to the doctor, not having Dan there to sit there and say, hey, what about this? What about that? And then they're also saying, when I go in to have the baby, that Dan's not allowed to be in there. He was allowed to be in there with Thomas, which was huge because I was terrified. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. And there's certain things that they did with Thomas that we don't want done this time. And so please join me in praying. I'm 30 weeks. I'm scheduled to have the baby either at 37 weeks or 38 weeks. Please join me in praying that these rules change. Please join me in praying that they will let Dan be by my side every moment. Because I just, the thought of having to have the baby by myself and then being in a recovery room by myself for an hour to 2 hours, and they're saying they're not going to let the baby be with me because if I moved wrong or something, and they're going to take the baby to the nursery, and once the baby's in the nursery, you can't take him out because if you take him out, then they can't go back. And I'm not only worried about myself, I want my baby girl to be able to bond with me. I want my baby girl to be able to bond with her daddy. Poor Dan just kind of feels like he's just helplessly watching everything happening, saying, I just want to be with my wife. I just want to be there for her. And sorry, my nose is running and everything. We just, it's like we're in this together. We want to finish it together. And hold on. And the fact that there, you can see the bump. It's getting big. The fact that we have these people that don't know us, don't know who we are, don't know our story, don't know, about the fact that the extent of my disability, now I'll admit, I have figured out how to adapt and work around things throughout the years, but a lot of that has worked out. A lot of that has happened the way it has because Dan's my left arm. He is the one that when we go to the doctor, he's filling out the medical paperwork. He is the one, holding my hand when things are hard, and just not being able to have him there. It's already hard to think about the fact that my family probably won't be here unless something amazingly happens. And then to think about doing all that on my own and not getting to see him until after the fact. It's hard. It's really, really hard. Now things are getting better here. We don't have to wear a mask outside anymore. They're saying that they're looking into making wearing masks inside optional. So things are changing, but that doesn't mean things are going to change in the hospitals. And so please join us in praying that they do. Please join us in praying that they see that these things that they think are best and are what needs to happen can actually be harmful in some situations. Yeah, because I'll admit there's days that it's very discouraging, and knowing that we don't have any other option to deliver here. All we can do is sit and pray. So please join us in praying. Please. I don't care who knows. I mean, that's why I'm just willing to cry on this video and like share it with your churches. Share that some of the things that you guys had to experience back in the early days of the pandemic, of, you know, people, of your loved ones being in nursing homes alone and not being able to visit, your loved ones dying alone, like, that is still a thing here. And it needs to change. So thank you so much for watching, praying, liking, subscribing, all the things. We'll see you next time. Bye. God bless.